Dude, I'm freaking out. I can't believe you guys have the gaff to put me in here with these dangerous animals.
Honestly, I thought it went all the way through to my knuckles.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the vlog. I hope the start of your day is absolutely incredible. As for me, I'm going to start the day off with this. Woohoo, doggy. Look at that. I absolutely love this. This is our first Honduran milk snake clutch of the year. And look at the size of these eggs right here. Oh my gosh. That is a big old clutch of eggs right there. I tell you what, Hondurans are amazing. They don't have a lot of eggs. A big clutch might be 10 eggs or something like that. This one here has 2, 4, 6 eggs. Not too bad. And she's actually a double het for Snow. The Snow is obviously an anarthristic and an albino together. Beautiful snake. So I am super excited. She did so good. You did good, Mama. All right, we'll go ahead and put her back and we'll get these eggs set up. I think we only have 2 clutches of Colubrids today, but the next clutch is kind of interesting. The reason I said this next clutch is kind of interesting is because it's a second clutch, right? I told you that Colubrids can double clutch. So basically what happens is they lay a clutch, they eat a few times, you put the male back in, and then about 6 weeks later, they actually lay again. This is the second clutch for this girl right here. Look at how beautiful she is. She's actually a leucistic Texas rat snake. So we'll go ahead and lift her up. And the one thing I noticed right off the bat is that the fertility isn't as good. And that is really common with second clutches. I mean, every now and then you get really lucky and get a really beautiful second clutch, but a lot of times the fertility just isn't quite as good. And there's a couple reasons for that. Sometimes it's a retention of sperm. And of course, the longer they have the sperm in them, the less the sperm is good. And the other thing would be that the male itself, as the summer heats up, the sperm actually gets killed off a little bit. So it's really common to get clutches like this. That's 1, 2, 3 good eggs and 3 slugs. So that's about 50%. That is completely common. The other thing is that females that lay a second clutch, typically they're smaller than the first clutch. Let's go ahead and look and see how many eggs this girl laid the first time. So I just looked back on the egg data book and she actually laid 11 good eggs on 5/19. So essentially that was about 6 or 7 weeks from the last time she laid clutch of eggs, and she laid another clutch now. She's actually a leucistic Texas rat snake that is heterozygous for scaleless. And of course, this is the male leucistic scaleless here. So he's the daddy. So the last clutch was really good, and it should be hatching within the next probably 2 weeks. And then this clutch, of course, will incubate for about 60 days. So that basically wraps up our Colubrid egg clutches, but that's not the only eggs we got today.
Here we go. Hi, Mama. Oh, look at you. Got your eggs all wrapped up nice. They're so cute, all curled up like this. Look at them. Can I see what you got, Mama? Oh my, that's a good clutch. I don't see any slugs. Come here, Mama. Oh, we got one loose egg. Oh no. Look at these. Wow. These look great. There we go. All right, so we gotta candle this egg because it rolled off. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 beautiful, perfect spotted python eggs.
And even more eggs. What do we have, Jessica?
Got some gargoyle eggs.
Oh my God, look at how gorgeous that animal is. Who is this?
This one's Elvira.
This is Elvira. Oh my gosh, she looks so
love
good.
her red stripes.
Oh, she looks so beautiful. And of course you can see that she's kind of piled up right here, which is the typical sign that there's eggs in there. So let's go ahead and see what she has.
Most of them have been holding up their weight really good.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there they are. All right.
Oh, these look good.
Those look really good. Look at
Nice
that.
and plump.
Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. So it's been a really cool year. This is our first year of production with the Gargoyle geckos, and things have been going really, really well. So Jessica's just going to go ahead and set these guys up, and we incubate these pretty cool. I mean, what's the temperature about that we incubate?
We've got these guys incubating at about 74 degrees,
Wow.
but you can incubate them as low as 70 degrees, and they can
Wow.
incubate up to like 100, 120 days.
Oh my gosh, that is
Yeah.
absolutely crazy. And of course, we've hatched a couple of them. Can we take a look at a couple of the ones we
let's
hatched?
take a look.
Look at this cute little dude right there. Oh my gosh. Look at how cute that is. Oh my gosh. So this is a reticulated, right?
Yep, you would consider that a reticulated pattern.
That, guys, is like the definition of cute. Oh my gosh, look at him.
These guys, like where it's like light in there, it's gonna probably turn red, so it'll probably be a red blotch.
Red blotch.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's going to be absolutely gorgeous. And that one just literally hatched out in the last couple days, but we've had a few that have hatched for a while. Look at how big that one is. I mean, this is just like a month older than that little baby we just show. Whoop. I mean, just take a look at how cool that is, and look at those stripes. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
It's getting some really nice orange stripes in there.
It's gonna be so good when it gets a little older.
So we've had like 3 clutches hatch out, and it's been a striped and a reticulated on all
Every of them?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And of course, this is another reticulated here, and you can just start to see the orange just barely starting to come through. So this guy's gonna be absolutely incredible with some age.
So the other one we looked at is probably more considered a reticulated banded.
Okay.
And then this one is more what you would say is a reticulated.
Oh my gosh, that one is so light. Why is it so light?
It's just fired down.
So that's the thing that's interesting about these geckos is that, yeah, they fire up and they fire down, so they change colors amazingly. But that one is so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. And then lastly, another beautiful striped one. Look at that. That is absolutely incredible. Love these guys. I tell you what, they're so amazing. And I think we're just going to keep these guys. And then I'm probably going to buy a bunch more because now I'm kind of addicted to them. Oh my God, these things are so cool.
Let's get more.
I know, right? And we have a bunch more eggs cooking too, so we should have a bunch of babies. But definitely going to be looking for some new bloodlines because I am completely committed to these guys. They're amazing. And while we're talking about geckos, take a look at this, guys. Look at all of these baby geckos that have just hatched. I mean, literally, all of these, you gotta set them all up.
Oh yeah, it's probably like 150 I've got to set up today.
Oh my
Check
God.
these guys out. They're like yin and yang.
That is totally like a yin and yang. Oh, and this guy, look at him. How cute. Jessica's got her work cut out for us, but there's a lot of geckos that are hatching. I mean, it is getting crazy here. I wanted to update you guys on this maternal incubation animal right here. We're about halfway through the incubation now, and as you can see, she's still really doing well. She's coiling the eggs. She's definitely protecting the egg. If I just kind of pick her up just a little bit, I don't want to mess with her too much. You can see the eggs are still really good. That damp sphagnum moss is really keeping the humidity up. Humidity is at 81%. The temperature is at 81 degrees. But you got to remember, she's on a hot spot right here where the heat tape is. So the actual eggs are probably more like 85 to 88 degrees. So they may actually go like 62, 63 days because they're a little bit cooler. But Mama is doing really well. And I know a bunch of people have asked. Fortunately, if you remember, we had 2 girls that were trying to maternally incubate. The other girl left her eggs after like a day and a half or 2 days. She just said, all right, I'm not interested anymore. But this girl is doing so well. And by the way, that other clutch is doing fine. We put them in the incubator. They should hatch no problem. But I'm excited to see when these guys hatch, but we still have probably a good 4 weeks left. One of the things that's great when you travel is you come back and you kind of get an opportunity to just look through all the stuff and just remember how beautiful it is. Remember this fire spot-nosed clown ball python? I mean, look at how incredible that animal is. This, of course, is a male that should be up to size to breed next year, so he is definitely going to hopefully sire some amazing clutches because that is one spectacular animal. And I'm hoping this lavender piebald gets up to size too. He's probably only about 220 grams right now. Males can typically breed at like maybe 500, 550 grams is like a safe weight, although I prefer my males to be like 700 grams because that gives them a lot of beef and they kind of make it through the breeding season real well. But he's eating really well, so I think he'll probably get there. This is going to be another animal that I am super excited to breed, and I actually have a lavender pied female that might make it up to size. So a lavender pied to lavender pied means every single snake in the clutch would be a lavender pied. Wouldn't that be a dream clutch? And while I'm updating things, everyone is always asking me to update Verde, and once again, Verde is in shed. She sheds an awful lot for what is considered a big snake. Green anacondas are typically considered a lower metabolism animal because they eat big meals less often and all that stuff, but she goes into shed all of the time, which is great because that means she's growing, but she is doing absolutely wonderful. As a matter of fact, I'm not 100% sure, but there's a pair of adult green anacondas. And when I mean adult, the female is maybe 13, 14 foot. The male is only like 6 or 7 foot because males stay much smaller. But they're actually a proven pair that I'm considering picking up. The female's a little touchy though, so I'm not 100% sure, and she's a little bit thin, so I'm not sure if I want to do it. But let me know in the comments if you guys think I should pick up some bigger green anacondas, because although Verde is amazing and one day she's going to be a great display animal, she's a little bit small, and for the zoo I kind of want some big impressive animals. So let me know if you guys think I should pick up that pair of green anacondas, because I'm pretty excited. Now Lori will be extremely upset if I do it, but I might do it. Let me know what you guys think. Guys, you are not going to believe this. Jessica, tell me what happened.
Well, I got bit earlier by one of this guy here.
Look at this. I mean, that is pretty nasty. What's going on?
Dude, I'm freaking out. I can't believe you guys had the gaff to put me in here with these dangerous animals. I mean, I could have lost a digit.
Oh my God. I mean, we literally pulled Lucy from a clutch of eggs without a drop of blood.
That's true.
And Jessica, this poor little gecko here, Oh my god.
I thought it went all the way through to my knuckle earlier. It was
gosh.
very scary.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy. That just goes to show you basically what happens is that these guys actually smell like other males because we're switching males around, and they literally get territorial, and apparently
Yeah, it just like death rolled, gripped on there, death rolled, and that was it.
gosh. Eric,
I thought she was overreacting, but
Eric, can you go through and clean all the males for us today?
no.
You want to switch males for me next week?
No. I'll work with the retics or the
It just goes to show you the most dangerous animal at BHB, the Tremper albino leopard gecko. You gonna be okay, Jessica?
Yeah, I think I'll be all right.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy. All right, guys, we've got a lot of work done today. We still have a lot of work to do. The crew is going to be busy all day, but actually, Lori and myself are going to be heading out to a place called Grand Rapids. It's about 2.5 hours away from here because my daughter needs help with a video project, and you know, I'm a video guy, so we're going to go ahead and hit the road and go visit my daughter. Just a quick trip to Grand Rapids, Michigan. Again, our daughter lives out there. It's about a 2.5 hour drive. She just wanted us to come out and help with a quick video thing that she's doing for her work, so of course, that's what I do, so I figure I'll go out there, I'll shoot some like video with some drones and some other things, spend a little time with her, go home, edit it up, and get it all set for her within the next day or two or whatever. So, but regardless, nice, beautiful day to travel. Quick 2.5 hour trip. We made it to Grand Rapids. It's absolutely beautiful. This is a great city. And of course, my girl, JD.
Hello.
Hi, sweetie. How are you? Good to see you.
You too.
What have you got me into?
I don't know yet. Let's go find out.
Guys, so this was an absolute blast. This is for my daughter who works for Enterprise Fleet, kind of a corporate thing, and they were putting together this like corporate cool video, and they're kind of entering in. It's going to be part of a bigger project. They asked me to come out and film it. We had a great time, did mannequin challenge, clapping to Pharrell, just dancing, having fun. But what a beautiful day, huh? I'm so glad I came here, and anytime I get an excuse to come visit my daughter, I'm going to take it up. I mean, this is awesome. So that basically wraps up what we're doing out here in Grand Rapids. Alright guys, finally home. It's 10:30 at night. It was a long day. Worked all day, drove to Grand Rapids, had some fun with my daughter, drove home, and now here we are. So I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here because I'm pretty tired. I'm going to get some sleep. I hope that you guys have an absolutely day, evening. Whenever you happen to be watching this, your support means the world to me. And I always say it, but I do love you guys so much. Can you do me a couple favors before we get out of here? Smash that like button, turn those post notifications on. Make sure you comment because I always read you guys and I love learning more about you. Make sure you're kind to someone today, and I promise I'm going to see you guys tomorrow.